Andrew had a sufficient strategy. He knew his setups. He understood market structure quite well, but his account kept bleeding. Why? Because his entry levels were not perfect. They weren't even average, for he saw the move coming. Sometimes he knew exactly where price was going, and yet he still found a way to lose money. Just like many traders, it happened because he entered too early or too late. He was too desperate, too scared. Perfect setups, but terrible entries. Andrew needed to understand what an entry really should be. Terrible entries are enough to turn a perfect setup into a consistent loss. Your poor entry execution alone can prevent you from ever being a profitable trader. Then, Andrew discovered something that changed everything. A perfect entry was not what most traders thought it was. It wasn't about a specific price level or a candle pattern. It had nothing to do with being right. A perfect entry is a state, a timing, and a feeling. When Andrew understood the 5 principles that created his execution, he transformed. Same strategy, same setups, but different entries brought entirely different results. Andrew used to think a perfect entry meant buying the exact bottom. He wanted to be among the first to board the train, the elite group. But this was a lie. It was a trap. He was acting from the fear of someone else taking the move without him. FOMO made him jump early before confirmation, before the price was ready. An early entry, no matter how good the setup, bleeds you slowly. The first principle hit him on a random Tuesday. He saw a beautiful setup. Structure broken, liquidity swept, target clear. He felt the urgency, the voice saying, "Take it now or miss it." But the moment he clicked, the price dropped. He had caught the top. It wasn't a coincidence. If you enter with these emotions, your entry level will always be bad. You cannot take a perfect entry from a state of fear or lack. A good entry requires abundance, calmness, and patience. It requires you to be okay with missing the trade. When you accept missing it, the perfect entries start coming to you. The rule: enter from sufficiency, not scarcity. Enter from patience, not panic. A perfect entry is not what maximizes profit. It's what gives you clean risk reward and a positive emotional outcome. Consider 2 traders. Trader A enters at the exact bottom, but sweats through a scary pullback and barely manages his stress. Trader B enters 15 points higher after strength is shown. He is never in drawdown, holds calmly, and exits at the target. Trader B had the perfect entry because his execution quality was superior. Andrew realized he was chasing the cheapest entry instead of the best entry. But the cheapest entry usually comes with the most pain and the most uncertainty. Update your perspective. Position management is more important than the entry price. Clean entries enable clean management. Before, Andrew would see a perfect setup, but if the RR was only 1-to-1, he would skip it and watch it hit the target without him. Then he learned the 3rd principle. If everything is perfect except the risk reward, do not skip the trade. Rescue it. Identify the secondary entry. The place that rescues the RR, place a limit order at a deeper retracement. Maybe it fills, maybe it doesn't. But by doing this, you capture moves you would have otherwise missed. You aren't changing your analysis. You are optimizing your entry within that analysis. 2 traders enter at the same price. One enters 15 minutes early on a prediction. The other waits 15 minutes for confirmation. The second trader enters with confidence and immediate profit because he waited for the price to prove itself. A perfect entry is not just about where you enter, but when. Let people rush. Let them stress while trying to catch the bottom. Do not be them. Wait for the price to beg you to take the trade. Most entries taken this way will spend very little time at your entry level and will quickly go to the target. The formula: level plus time plus confirmation equals the signal. This is the dream. The rare setup where everything aligns. Liquidity swept, market structure shifted, volume surged, and higher time frames are in sync. Every single star in the sky is lining up for you. These setups don't come every day or even every week, but when they do, you know it. This is not the time for hesitation. Execute with full conviction. These are the trades that make your month. Sometimes, a scalp turns into a massive swing because the alignment was so powerful. When the market is generous, make sure you fill your pockets. Andrew now trades differently. He doesn't chase every move. He waits for calmness, for confirmation, and for alignment. He enters less, but he wins more. He understands that success lives in the space between seeing an opportunity and taking it perfectly. Most traders never find that space. They rush past it and miss it completely. You don't have to. These 5 principles are your map. Start today. With the next setup you see, do not rush. Wait, feel, confirm, and enter clean. Watch everything change.